All right, so I'm in the basement trying to go through all of what I, well, yeah, some of what I brought back from Florida. All my stuff that I brought back from Florida is down here. Like I said, we got rid of furniture. So literally everything that was in the storage that wasn't furniture is here. And I figured, why not share with you guys my DVD collection, I think all of which I got while I was in Florida. I purchased a lot of these on Amazon between 2016 through 2018. So yeah, I'll share with you guys my DVD collection. Also, I know you guys have noticed the camera quality has improved. I know you guys have noticed it because this is a new, well, it's not a new phone, but it's a newer version of the iPhone. So for the last 6 years, I've been using my iPhone 8 Plus, which has served me well. But just the other day, this was on Sunday, today's Tuesday, I went to pull up my phone from my pocket at work and it fell face down right on the concrete. Now, I've dropped my phone several times before. I know this sounds like it's about to be an ad, but it's not. Sounds like it's about to be an ad for Casetify or something, which I will not be mad if they sponsor this video or anything. But yeah, I pulled my phone out of my pocket to check the time and to text my mom to check on her, and that thing fell face down on the concrete. And it had a screen protector and everything. That screen protector cracked, and then my phone nothing like was appearing on my screen. Like the phone was on, you can see it was on, but nothing was appearing on my screen. So I had to come home and pull this one out. Thankfully, my brother had gifted me this phone quite a while ago. This was last year. This was actually for my birthday. He gifted me this phone and I just had it sitting around. And finally I had to pull it out and like use it because the other phone is out of commission. And that phone, that iPhone 8, I got back in 2018 and I've used it for like 6 years. So yeah, this is currently the iPhone 11, which came out in 2019. And everyone was hype about it. I don't know if you guys remember the hype around it because Selena Gomez had used it to film one of her videos. I forget what that video was called, but she had used it and so everybody was like hype about it. Now the new craze is the iPhone 15, which Olivia Rodrigo used to film her Get Him Back video. Anyway, this is just like random facts I'm just remembering. But yeah, I know you guys have noticed the quality. And yeah, let's get into the video already. Let me show you guys my collection. And that is my DVD collection. And thanks for watching, guys. See you guys tomorrow. Of course, I'm just kidding. All right, so I have you guys sitting right now on a candle. So just roll with it and ignore the background. It's the basement. I have to film it down here because I'm not about to carry this stuff all the way upstairs just to film, just so I can have an aesthetic background. It is what it is. So we'll start with, I'll try to do this as quickly as I can. Not a DVD, but hey, it was in the tub. This is my Mickey ears I got from like, I don't know, 2018 or something. These originally lit up, but like this has been sitting in my things for the last 3 years. So they're obviously, the battery is obviously dead. So yeah, this was pretty neat. First couple of DVDs, I've got Addicted, very sexy movie, yes. Also deals with addictions too. The lady is addicted to sex. Got Easy A, this is a classic. Emma Stone. Then I've got Bandit Like Beckham, classic. Black Panther, of course. If I don't have this, then what am I doing with my life? I really hope you guys can see from here because the way I have it set up, it just feels like you guys are far away from me. So Black Panther, Girls Trip. If you know, you know. Very raunchy. Then we got Bad Moms, another one with Jada Pinkett in there. And then we've got He's Just Not That Into You, another classic. Happy Death Day. This movie is seriously underrated. This is not a movie I actually intended on watching, and I went to see it and I was surprised at how intricate the plot was. Like, talk about plot twist. It was such a good movie. Edge of 17, I tried watching it, I couldn't really finish it. I don't know. Juno, freaking love this movie. Wasn't it an indie movie? It was so good. My Big Fat Greek Wedding 2, I'm sure I have the first one in here somewhere. Valentine's Day, that's the one with Taylor Swift, when Taylor Swift started dating Taylor Lautner. because we're both in that movie, Made in Manhattan, when J-Lo was likable. I've got Bridesmaids, like, yes, classic if you're into like raunchy 2000s comedy. Although this came out in the 2010s, didn't it? Yeah, I think this was like came out in 2011 or 2010. Yeah. And people have said this is like the female version of I can never remember the name of that movie where they're like in Vegas and there's a tiger and a baby or something like that. Once I remember it, I will insert it on the screen here, but I can never remember the name of that movie, which I have never seen, by the way. But a lot of people say this is the female version of it. And the plastic is still on, you guys. Like, I haven't opened this up, but I've seen the movie several times, so I didn't feel the need to like open this up. But I might watch this tonight. Now we've got Pride and Prejudice, the one with Keira Knightley. And let's see, what else do we have? You have to start moving quickly. American Boy, not an American movie, it's a Ghanaian movie, but it's like a Ghanaian classic. So funny. I think I've talked about it in a video, like one of my Cameroonian videos. Changeling with Angelina Jolie. Every time I watch this movie, I cry. Like, she did such an awesome job in this movie, Changeling. We've got Twilight. We've got Midnight Moon. Midnight Moon. What am I talking about? New Moon. We've got Eclipse. And I'm pretty sure I have Breaking Dawn here somewhere. Then we've got... Yeah, this is Breaking Dawn. Part 1 and Part 2. I knew I had it in here somewhere. Then we got like one of the few Tyler Perry movies that I actually enjoy. By the way, I like this one, Daddy's Little Girls, and Diary of a Mad Black Woman. I think those are the only Tyler Perry movies that I can say are pretty good. Everything else is just kind of the same storyline. We already know this, but you know, if we say this, we're highbrow Negroes or whatever. As he said like a couple weeks ago when people were criticizing his most recent movie with Megan Good and then his other movie with Kelly Rowland. Anyways, enough about Tyler Perry. Let's see, we got The Intern here, Robert De Niro and Anne Hathaway. We got Sins of the Mother. This was not on the silver screen. This was like on Lifetime or something like that, if you guys remember Lifetime. We've got a Christmas classic, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, A Bad Mom's Christmas. I still have not watched this one. I watched the first one obviously, but this one I still haven't watched it in its entirety. I think this is the whole Christmas collection too. We've got The Holiday, hands down my favorite Christmas movie. I've talked about it in a very old video from 2018. And then we've got The Boss with Melissa McCarthy, when she was on that streak of doing this kind of like, how to describe it. So she went from doing kind of like motherly roles, if you will, like in Gilmore Girls, from playing Suki to like this very hard kind of character. So obviously in Bridesmaids, she was that lady, I forget her name in Bridesmaids, and then she did The Boss, and then she did The Heat with, what is her name? I have it in here somewhere. When I see it, I'll show it to you guys. Then I have got, yes, My Big Fat Greek Wedding. I knew I had it in here somewhere. I just showed you guys the second one. So this is the first one. Pitch Perfect, which I have never seen. The plastic is still on, you guys. I don't know what I'm waiting for. So Pitch Perfect, this is the wait, hang on. Oh, it's the first and the second one. I don't know if I have the third one. And then we've got Jumping the Broom. This movie is actually on Tubi. I started to watch it the other day, but like, I think I fell asleep or something. Not because I don't like the movie, but I've seen it before several times. It's just, I was sleepy until September. I saw this movie on TV quite by accident and actually really enjoyed it. So this American lady is in Paris and she gets left behind. The plane leaves her, and then she has a friend there who says, hey, you can come and stay in my apartment. So she goes over there, and this is the neighbor of that friend, and she starts having an affair with him, and he's a married man. Then we have The Proposal with Sandra Bullock. That's who I was thinking about, who played with Melissa McCarthy in The Heat, I think. So I love this movie. So my camera cut off mid-sentence, so I'm gonna finish this really quickly. It's raining outside, that's why I'm looking around. checking for leaks or anything like that. Anyways, as I was saying, so now we have Going in Style, not Coming in Style. I really love this movie. The Waitress, again, I feel like this was not on a silver screen. It used to be like on Lifetime or something like that. This is such a cute movie. Well, cute, I mean, this pregnant lady has an affair, and the doctor she has an affair with is also married, so not cute in that sense. It's just, I don't know, you guys have to watch it in order to get what I mean. But like, I'm not endorsing like cheating on your partner or anything, but it just would have been cute if they both weren't married, let's put it that way, because the lady's in an abusive relationship. I mean, that doesn't warrant her cheating, but I'm just saying she's in an abusive relationship. But the man, like, I don't know what his issue is. Like, his wife is very beautiful. Anyway, next movie, Hidden Figures. I just recently watched it the other day with my mom. She really enjoyed it. It was on HBO Max or something like that, but I still have the physical copy. And then we have The Big Sick. I like this. I like every movie I'm showing you guys, otherwise I would not have purchased the DVD, let's just say. And a lot of these movies I've actually gone to the movie theaters to see them, so I just wanted to have a copy in case I want to just watch it. And then when I finally move it into a house, I will have like a whole like area with my DVDs and stuff. This movie is hilarious as hell. The Black Knight with Martin. This is actually the only movie that I think Martin is funny in, and that's just my opinion. We got Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. This is the second one. And then we got Pitch Perfect 3. So I showed you guys earlier Pitch Perfect 1 and 2, and this is the third one. Again, the plastic is still on it. Look, I haven't taken the plastic off. That was the last one, and then this is the last one. This is a whole collection of Gilmore Girls, y'all. I was not kidding around. I was like, I just want to be able to watch Gilmore Girls whenever, because I've cut off my Netflix and my HBO Max because I was not watching it. So I was like, I don't want to be paying every month when I'm not watching anything. Now, come September, I'll probably reinstate my HBO Max because they're probably going to have like a bunch of scary stuff, which I do enjoy. But for right now, I couldn't find anything. Okay, so I got cut off mid-sentence again because this phone doesn't have enough space. And so, like, I have to talk fast now. Otherwise, it'll cut me off mid-sentence and tell me I need to, like, delete stuff to create more space. What a headache. But yeah, I was talking about my Gilmore Girls collection. I just love Gilmore Girls. I can watch, people typically watch it in the fall. I can watch it summer, spring, fall, winter, all year round. It's an all year round type of series. It's very aesthetic for all seasons. I had to purchase it. It cost me maybe about $60 at the time, but it's so well worth it because, like I was saying, like I don't have Netflix at the moment, and Netflix houses Gilmore Girls, and yeah, I'm still gonna be able to watch it even without Netflix because I have the DVDs. Let me actually show you what the whole collection looks like instead of just talking about it. All right, so this is the whole collection here. Yep, season 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way through the last one. And I don't know, I'm really feeling like watching Gilmore Girls this evening. So that's the first one, that's what it looks like. But yeah, if you're into Gilmore Girls, you've probably seen all of this before. Yeah, it's the second one. Yeah, so that's my Gilmore Girl collection. I don't think I've fallen in love with another series like that enough to buy the whole thing. This is just, feels timeless. Of course, now people are criticizing Rory, and it's valid, but I think a lot of the things they discuss are still very, like, they aged well, let's say. So that's all I gotta say. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. I think I'm gonna have a book haul, and these are books also that I brought from Florida, but if you're an OG, you might have seen some of these books already. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.